What it
Yeah.
do?
What up? What up? The way the hat cuts in right there, that shit's cool as fuck every time. Oh yeah.
That's dope.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to Tinfoil Fitted again.
Yes, sir. Another Thursday.
Yeah.
Who did that intro, by the way? You?
Yep.
You made that? That's dope. Salute.
Hell yeah. Thank you.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, bro. Yeah, man. Another Thursday, bro. How you feeling?
Not too bad. Fucking chilling.
Get up
I was a little sick this morning. Little belly issue, bubble guts, but I'm good.
BGs. Probably was something you ate last night.
Yep. I ate Little Caesars for the first time in probably like 8 years. So
That'll do it.
yep.
That'll do it. And you know what's wild? I was literally about to say, did you eat pizza late last night? Because if I eat Domino's late or any like franchise pizza, bro, it's over for my tummy, bro. Over.
Hell yeah.
So, hell yeah,
If
man.
I eat anything late, like right before bed, but especially something acidic, yeah, I'll be fucked up the next morning.
It's the tomatoes. It's the tomato sauce, bro. That's what it is.
Yeah.
For sure.
But like, you know how fucking stoners are like having cereal right before bed or something. Even that, I'll wake up in the morning like that shit right here,
bro. Oh yes, bro. And I got it. You know how I do it, bro. It's cereal every night, bro. You know how I get down.
Yep.
Yeah, literally, I wake up in the morning every morning like, oh my god, yeah, man. But other than that, how you been? How's the week?
How's the what?
Week.
Week? I thought you said weed. I was say pretty good. I was about to light my blunt with a pen.
That weed might be too good, bro.
Got some fucking
I was about to
Austin
try to. He was about to tell you one of them fingerlings, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy Austin, man. I don't even think I asked you about Thanksgiving, man. How was Thanksgiving and everything?
Shit, not too bad.
Yeah.
Fucking chilled, you know. Still fucking ate. You know, gotta eat, but
Didn't make a big deal
you
out
already
of
know. Nah.
it. Yes, Sirski. Do y'all do Black Friday or no? Do y'all do any
Not
like
really.
shopping? Like you don't go out, your wife don't go out, nothing like that.
Nah.
Too much, bro. Too much.
I used to do that shit when I was a little kid with my uncle. He would take me and my cousin out downtown and all that shit. That ain't my vibe though.
Yeah, it's wild, bro. Like back when I was into really into electronics. You know what I'm saying? Phones,
Yeah.
TVs, video games. Back then, yeah, I was outside trying to get the PS4 or PS3
yeah.
or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, when I was younger, I was definitely out there getting a new phone and a video game that day. But
yeah.
now with online and shit, if there's something I really want, if it's that good price, it's gonna be even better price online. I'm just getting that shit shipped straight to the door.
Yep. And bro, speaking of TVs, they so cheap right now, bro. Oh my god.
Yeah, TVs
like
are
regular
crazy.
TVs, anything that's not QLED or OLED is crazy cheap, bro. 4K, all that, bro.
I remember back in the day, and it wasn't even like that long ago. The fucking, remember the big ass fucking 52, like big screen, the big ass huge box?
The big box,
we had one
bro.
of those. That shit looks so big, 52 inch, and now a 52 inch is like so small.
Average.
Yeah.
That's like the kids' room TV size. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, bro.
I had that shit.
Wild.
I don't know how my mom bought it, but people were like, damn, like, like you're rich, you got a big old TV like that. Now it's like 80-inch TV on the wall is like $100. It ain't nothing.
Yep, exactly. Now you got to do all the extras. You got to put light bars behind it and make the whole wall light up. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to do all the extra shit now, bro. Look at Nick. My wife says average is just fine. Look at dude. You telling on yourself down there, Nick. You better be careful, my boy. We didn't do anything crazy either. We don't like We like y'all, man. We don't too much get out on Black Friday. I did buy a few things from Amazon on Cyber Monday though. It was a couple things that I had to get. Like the price was insane. Talking about like if I look up and it's like 80% off or 75% off or something, bro, I'm gonna probably buy that thing. Even if I don't really need it. Like I'm one of those guys. Like I fall for that trick. You know what I'm saying?
One thing I did get because of the sale is Ancestry DNA test.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Which one did you go with?
Finally got that. The Ancestry one, and it's the Traits plus Origins or some shit.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
I think it's like the medium level one.
The damn near the full panel. Yeah. So they can pinpoint everything except literally like your tribe and all that, basically.
Yeah. So after that's done, I think we talked about it on an episode, I'm gonna upload that shit to another website so they could like try to pinpoint that shit, and then I'm gonna upload it to the 23andMe or whatever, so I could get the Neanderthal results.
If you got white in you, you got Neanderthal in you, brother. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
If you're Caucasian, you got it. And I mean, honestly, bro, very few African Americans don't have, you know what I'm saying, Caucasian blood mixed in with them from, whenever. So I'm sure we all got a little bit of that Neanderthal blood in us, bro. That's why I think we all act a little weird sometimes, man. That's when that animal instinct kind of takes over. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking my wife has her shit, and I guess it updates, and like every once in a while it gets a little bit better or expands a little bit more, as people upload more DNA and whatever. So she got an update not too long ago, and then it pinpointed her. She's got fucking legit from the fucking mountains of Caucasus, and I was like, no.
Your wife's white, bro. That's yeah. My wife probably be like the same. A ghost. Yeah. My wife would probably be the same, bro. From the Caucasus Mountains, bro.
If I was any more white, I'd be clear.
You'd be see-through. Oh, not opaque. What is it? Translucent. You'd be translucent, bro. That's funny, man. I do think it's cool when you kind of trace people back to like you say, like that origin point. You know what I'm saying? Like being able to do that would be really, really dope. Just personal knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just to know maybe why a certain thing happens with your skin color or with your eyebrows or with your hair, or you know what I'm saying? Like you'll be able to look into it, figure out kind of why some of the things happen. So that's
crazy. I don't even want to so much see the information like from like myself. It's cool that it links back to me, but I'm like super curious and interested. I like seeing fucking the time periods and people migrating and shit from one area to another, and then like I'll go see like, okay, so why were all these people leaving this area at this time period, and find out what was going on in history at that time, or wars or depressions or whatever the fuck was going on.
Yeah. Food shortages, whatever it may be, bad harvest, whatever. Yeah, no doubt. And that's another thing where it's like you could put yourself back into that place. Like you could relate to your ancestors in a different kind of way. You know what I'm saying? When you know that kind of information. So yeah, I'm with you on that, bro. I definitely agree with that. I love to find out that. But yeah,
I think a lot of that shit too, once you really start going far back and shit, it starts like proving the Great Land Divide theory and shit, and how everything was one continent at first.
One continent, yeah. It makes it easy to actually like you say, prove that. Even if you can't prove it,
Yeah.
because, nobody was alive to record it back then. It's enough evidence for you to be like, all right, that's a very strong possibility. You got to admit that. Even the
Yeah.
biggest skeptics in the world got to be like, all right, bro, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Hell yeah. Before we get into it, man, before we get into tonight's topic, man. Oh, well, here, y'all finish y'all blunt first, man. We'll keep talking while you finish your beat.
Nah, we could do what you into.
I was just
Wanna
going to say what's
the
up to the
Chizzy
chat. Yeah, man. See some
Yeah.
new people tapping in. We got a lot of nice new faces in the building. They're going to
Got the
sponsor
homie
right there.
Aaron.
Y'all make sure
Since
to
we
go
got the
vote for the
sponsor,
homie.
let's do the merch shout out. I'll do mine real quick. I got my. Hold on, let me blow myself up.
I tried to blow you up, and then I was like, wait a minute. I'm not controlling anything. Oh, I guess I'm going first. Shout out to...
What the hell's going on?
You
Hold
can't
on.
make yourself bigger. There you
That
go.
was weird. It tweaked out. But I got the tinfoil joint
Gang.
and got the batter up balls.
Hey, I got that same exact jersey.
Hell yeah. And double dipping on that.
Double
joint.
up.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Y'all go vote for the homie Aaron and the 15 minutes lame.
Hell yeah.
He pushing hella videos, hella
Grinding.
reels on Instagram every single day. They're funny as hell.
Facts.
He got a whole bunch more in the works. Some funny ass shit too. He really
Facts.
pushing the limits, pushing the boundaries, and stepping out of his comfort zone. So it's cool to see that.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah. Shout out to AA Round Numero. Trace, baby. That's number 3 right there, man. Shout out to the homie. Shout out to all the shout out to all the contestants of 15 minutes lane, man. You see the tinfoil fitted, man. You see what it is. Tinfoil fitted. Shout out to my man Posty. You see the logo tapped in on there. You see all the reflections. We got to protect the brain waves. You know what I mean? Today we rapping for the sis, man. You know what it is, man. Homegirl Lady Tiz in the building, man. Lady Tiz Exotics.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to Nicole. You know what I'm saying? Retake Queen in the building herself. Not slacking on the back. Never slacking.
Oh shit.
See what it is, man.
Hell
Shout out to
yeah.
the homegirl. And then we got ENT Reptiles in the building, man. Orlando and Terrell. Shout out to Orlando Terrell. My man MTZ Fred. Shout out to MTZ Fred. MTZ Pythons. Dope Boy Fresh in the building. My boy DJ, man. Chart the course and make sale, man. Royal Caribbean Exotics in the building. Last but not least, homegirl Jody, man. Ammo Exanthics in the building, man. You see it? You see the logo?
Hell yeah.
Gang.
That's what's up. I
Hell
know
yeah,
that was
brother.
a little backwards, but we just definitely had to shout out the homie Aaron right now because he's
Oh, yeah. Shout out to
grinding.
A. He really putting in that work.
Controls are tweaking. It's probably user error, but
Like you said, he getting out of his comfort zone. They got a homie Randall.
big time. What up? What up? Appreciate you.
Caw-caw. The owl lover himself is crazy.
Oh
I'm gonna have to get an owl, bro. To just
yeah, that would be
put it on my
cool.
shoulder and take a picture. Gang. Shout out to my man Alan.
Bala. And
Down Bali Exotics. Alan, Tiffany. Appreciate y'all both. My man James B.
Yeah.
Easy.
yeah.
All
Cookie
City
Man.
Serpents. Cookie Mane. Shout out to Cookie Mane. That is a baseball bat you smoking right there, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to Lil Broski. Elias in the building. Merch God.
Yeah.
Transmania
What
Devil.
up, big bro?
Appreciate you, Replay Gang.
Got
Look at my man Posty.
Post Malone.
This. And then there's this
Looks like
guy
a big
over
fan.
here.
He's got the same background and shit.
Yeah, it's the same background as the show. He must really like this shit. Salute to Post Malone, whoever that guy is, and that guy right there. I see him. I see him all the
It's
time.
double dipping.
Get him out of here. Get his ass out of here. Blame him. That's the reason we late. Blame him. Shout out to my man
Homie.
Dickie. Dickie's
What
balls
up,
is
what
crazy work every time I see it, bro. Crazy work.
Yeah.
But here we are.
It is crazy.
Crazy work, man. T Keezy.
Got the homie T Keezy. What up? What up? Appreciate you, bro.
It's time for the percolator. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Yeah.
Posty know about that. He from that area. House music.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the tiger in the building.
Tiger. What up,
Uppercut.
bro?
That boy got on them tiny shorts, bro.
The littlest shorts.
Bro, they just get tinier every year, bro. Eventually, he's
Daisy
gonna be
Rose.
wearing. He's just gonna start wearing onesies, bro. Let me find out they make extra large onesies, bro. Adult size onesies, bro. Aro got the snaps between his legs. Look at that.
Hell yeah, he gonna get the little romper with the polo on top.
Talk about, man, I put this shit on, man. I put this shit on. Yeah, you did. You put it
I
on.
just run so fast.
You know what I'm saying? I just put it on, bro. He gonna have a fresh pair of glasses and a fitted and a onesie. No pants. Fresh socks.
He's definitely gonna have the fucking romper and the foam posits.
The foam posits, bro. Fast. I'm fast, man. You gonna race? No. Stay on the other side of the room. Shout out to Otto.
Oh, yeah.
I am Mark in the building. Rap bastard.
What up? What up?
What it do?
Who else we got in the
Who else was in here? There was somebody else that I seen. Silent Assassin.
Homie James? What up? What up?
Congratulations again. That boy said his incubator is no longer empty. Shout out to my man James.
Hell yeah, that's what's up.
And Charlene too. No doubt.
I need to follow your fucking lead.
Yeah, right. I'm pairing for this year, so we'll be there again.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. Yep.
We'll be there all over again soon. Homie Nick.
What up, Nick?
Hope everything good, man.
Yeah, hope everything's fucking working out.
Feeling good. Yeah, exactly.
I hope
Jamie.
What up?
In the
What up?
building.
Appreciate you.
Hell yeah. Watch out for him too, because he got some heat. He piling up some.
Oh yeah, you already
Piling
know.
up a good collection over there, bro. Shout out to Jamie, man. Speaking of good
Homie
collections,
Jared in the building.
Homie
What
Jared
up?
in the
What
building.
up?
The jeweler.
Is that everybody? I think that's everybody.
I think that's it. Yeah, that look like that's everybody.
That.
I think that's everybody.
Well,
yeah.
shit. Let's get into the meat and potatoes of this motherfucker.
Hell, I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Oh shit, that's funny, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. This topic has been really buzzworthy lately, bro.
It has for some reason.
Like even before, well, I mean, obviously since starting the show, you know, my algorithm has definitely took a swift left turn. But even before doing the research and, you know what I'm saying, getting this kind of stuff into my algorithm, that was still popping up pretty consistently. Like every 3 weeks, I would hear a new story about, you know, this company's meat being tainted, pause, or the conspiracy about, you know, this company where they get their meat from, and you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. So it always kind of has been at the forefront, I guess you could say. Not directly in front, but like close enough to where you hear about it consistently. Has it been the same, same experience for you, pretty much?
Kind of, yeah. You'll hear about it every here and there, whatever, like you said. But for some reason, I don't know if it's just because the way the algorithm's set up now, but it's been like a really fucking popular topic. It'll pop up more than, you know, anything else. So
Same. And I think it might have to do with, you know, the research that we do, obviously, for the show. You know what I'm saying? Like it kind of puts that stuff in front of us because we look for it. So, but at the same time, it's, I mean, with the Campbell soup dude talking about the 3D printed food and all this kind of stuff, it's like it keeps presenting itself again and again and again. Like it just won't go away.
And sometimes I kind of wonder, is that because of me, because of my algorithm, or is that somebody else doing that because they trying to get that desensitization going on.
Yep.
Yep.
And think about it when it comes to even like, I'm glad you brought that up too, because I didn't think about that aspect of desensitization. Think about pop culture and horror movies, bro. That's been a staple. Cannibal Corpse, The Hills Have Eyes. All that's been a staple, bro, for forever. All the zombie movies. So that's a good point. I didn't think about that. Desensitizing us to it. So when we do see it or hear about it, it's kind of like, man.
Yeah.
Good point.
And it's crazy because that's kind of not necessarily where this whole conspiracy stems from, but the whole Soylent Green. That's where it's, there's a 1973, 74, something like that movie.
Somewhere around there, yeah.
And it takes place in 2002 in present day right now. And they talk about literally exactly what is like for real legit going on right now. Except for maybe the whole human body consumption, but
so
maybe it is. We don't know.
Here's something for you to think about. As I was doing my research, they kind of here and there, every once in a while, it would tie in the quote unquote overpopulation of the planet that we're going through. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like it kept tying different strings to overpopulation. Well, they push overpopulation because then when people go missing, big groups of people, let's say indigenous people, because there's a wave that's been a thing. It's more indigenous women missing than anyone else in the world.
Oh, hell yeah.
And no one says nothing, bro. Like, it's just like, whatever. So it like, A, it brings down the value of those people. And then B, that is a group of people that could potentially be, and I hate to use it, and it's no pun intended, but could potentially be feeding this conspiracy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that could be the basis. That could be the source. That could be where this substance come from.
Yep. Stuff like that. And think about there's 300,000 missing children in this country every year alone.
That's crazy.
That's almost 500,000 people right there.
That's crazy for me to think about, bro.
That's insane.
Because if I go from here to Quick Trip, which is a gas station, if I go from here to the gas station, there's no less than 25 cameras that I'm being caught on. Mm-hmm. No less. So how is that happening in today's society?
It's crazy.
That's wild to me. That's spooky.
It definitely is.
That's
when
spooky.
Shit goes unsolved in today's society, it makes no sense.
Spooky.
Like, you got me doing fucking 7 miles over the speed limit, but you have no idea what happened point A to point B at this guy.
Yep. You're tracking my cell phone, and you can tell me what time I passed the garbage dump that's on my route to work. But it's 300,000 kids. Come on, man. Yeah, there's definitely something bigger than that. It's a good topic for another one too. Missing people. Yeah. That's a good topic. We could do that. We could do that for another show. Hell yeah. Because it makes no sense.
At all.
Hell yeah. What about historic instances of cannibalism? What's some of the history?
I don't know about necessarily like historic, but definitely cannibalism's been a thing pretty much since the beginning of time.
Yeah, they find bones, human bones, with knife marks on them. You know what I'm saying? From like prehistoric times, like you said.
People
well documented
sacrificial rituals.
Yep, well documented sacrifices.
Tribes today that that's just what they do. That's just how they sustain. They just eat.
Yep, well documented. Not Mayans, but back in those days, like the indigenous peoples in the jungles and stuff like that, they were sacrificed. Mostly like you said, kids, animals, things like that, things of high value, to the
Yeah.
quote unquote to the gods, and medieval times. You know what I'm saying? You would hear about certain queens bathing in the blood of children. You know what I'm saying? To keep their skin tight and young and all this type of thing. And I don't know, bro. Maybe it is a big I didn't think about it. Like you said, maybe it is just one big desensitization campaign, bro.
Yeah.
It
makes a lot of sense. A lot of other stuff that's, conspired to be that has proved true or is proving true or shit like that, especially, like the UFOs and shit like that. So
yeah. Cause we missed it. I missed it too. They off topic, but they disclosed the presence and the fact that they've been tracking USOs, underwater spaceships. They released it, and then right after that, it was something crazy, like maybe the Epstein files, some news about that or something that took over the
you see how they do that shit.
So so then we didn't even talk about it. I missed it, bro, and my algorithm is attuned to that kind of shit. So I don't know, bro. They'll
it could desensitize you to it, and then right at the same time release some other shit to take your mind mind
off of it. Exactly. Yep. Damn. Now you got me rethinking my whole theory about it. Because I thought it was, I just tied it back all into, like you say, demon worship or God worship just evolved into modern times. But now that you said desensitization, bro,
they'll be like human DNA found in hamburger, and then right away they'll be like, Diddy gets 1,000 bottles of baby oil in prison. You'll be like, what? Diddy?
Yep. You're correct, bro. And then the memes start, and then we're making jokes, and then the podcast start talking about it, and it becomes part of the cycle, and that other shit gets swept under the rug. My God. Wow. That's spooky in itself too. That somebody and the media can control the narrative like that is wild.
And it's even easier with social media now.
Social media.
Or they were just using the news. Not even everybody watched the news.
Watches it. Nobody does nowadays. Yeah.
Yeah.
We all get our information from podcasts.
Social media.
Yep.
And the people that's not on social media are old as hell, and they're watching the fuck out of the news.
The news all day. 100%. So they got it in every single outlet you could find it, dude. Oh, man. Counterintelligence. Oh, my goodness. That's deep, bro. Pause. That's deep. Hell yeah.
Crazy.
Wow. I didn't think about it like that, bro. Every week, you kind of give me a new insight into just the research that I'd done. Because it wasn't, I never saw it through that lens. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, that's dope. That's really dope. Because I was just like, yo, it's just the same thing. It's just the human sacrifices that's been happening, that we've been taught about in history class, that we've seen in countless movies, Indiana Jones, and you know what I'm saying, all this type of shit, Anaconda the movie, all this type of shit. Then they show you actual headhunters in Papua New Guinea and places like this, where if you stumble in there, bro, they gonna eat you, bro. You're done.
Yeah.
They're going to eat you, bro, and then they're gonna put your skull on display, you know what I'm saying, somewhere to keep other people away, bro. And it's just, I think it's just modern evolution of that. Like you said, when they, human DNA found in this, or this place is tied to, why is this restaurant funneling its money into an orphanage where, you know what I'm saying, where children go missing consistently, bro? What is the connection?
Yeah.
Why is them dots there and like
Shit like
why
that
ain't
be
nobody drew a
super
line
weird.
to him? It's very weird, bro. It's very weird. Very weird. And I was looking at it like you said, like I said, through rose-colored glasses, but then you made me look at it through an even darker lens, bro. Like they know what they're doing. They're doing it on purpose, and they're just pulling the wool over our eyes. Hey, look over there.
Mhm.
And in the meantime, they over here like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, man. That's deep. That's deep. I keep going back to that because good pause. I keep going back to that because all like I said, bro, you're gonna get into it, I'm sure, but like when you hear about it in modern times, like the McDonald's conspiracy and all these fast food restaurants I always just thought, okay, it's just the continuation of what they was doing back in the jungles. But no, it's bigger than that, bro. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That was good. This one, I got a whole new rabbit hole to go down now, bro. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I really strongly believe that they do that to pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's like lots of
Hey, look
too
over
much
there.
shit. Yeah.
I believe it. And it's crazy because I see myself falling for it. Like we just gave the perfect example with the USO shit. We didn't talk about it not once, really. We here and there, oh, you remember this and you heard about that, but they disclosed it. They said it's a real thing.
A couple years ago when they were making fun of that that female cop for freaking having porn videos or something like that.
Yeah.
That shit was everywhere, so they must have been up to something super crazy about that.
Yep.
And right after that, the submarine blew up. So like
the sub blew up. Then when they sent them people to space, bro.
Yeah,
Katy
all
Perry
that shit was
and all
right
that?
around the same time, bro. That was crazy.
That is crazy, bro. When you think about it. Oh, speaking of space, see the video dude released not too long ago where he was like, "Yeah, man, we finally figured out how we're gonna get to the moon. First time in human history, we're gonna make it out of low Earth orbit." Hold up, wait a minute. Didn't y'all already go to the moon one time? What do you mean for the first time in human history? And he like, yo, we should be celebrating this right now. We should be writing stories about it, and there should be parades. He was going off the whole time. In my mind, I'm like, bro, the moon is beyond low Earth orbit, bro. What are you saying right now?
Maybe you're thinking people are dumb.
I think so.
People are. That's what sucks.
I think so. Because he just kept talking. And then whatever news show he was on was like, yeah, that's great news, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, you're the reporter and you're not going to ask about that either? Who can we, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Soylent Green, though. I'm sorry to go on this tangent. Soylent Green, bro. That's where I cut you off. Have you ever watched the actual movie?
Not in the entirety.
It's wild.
It is wild, but it's kind of,
it's very
old,
low budget.
So it's corny,
very old, yeah. Very corny, yeah. But
it's
like, that's my shit.
Focus.
That's my shit.
Yeah.
I love those fucking cornball ass movies, dude. Where you could see the fucking boom mic every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that, man. But that one, George Orwell's, what is it? 1984. Watch that. Shit, I'm blanking on the movie title, but the movie with Hal 2000, A Space Odyssey. Yeah, like those type of movies, bro. They really Idiocracy, Terminator, Minority Report. What's the movie where is that the one with the future crime? That was it, right? Yeah. Shit like that, bro. They telling you what they're, which way they're going towards.
Yeah.
Soylent Green was one of They Live. You ever seen They Live with Roddy Piper, where he put on the glasses, you could see the fucking demon faces on her, all the subliminal messages in the television and on the billboards and all that. Yeah, bro. It's deep. But
And
Soylent
see,
Green was
that's
one of
about
those.
to come out too. They're about to have like well, what's Facebook dude's name? I forgot it right now.
Zuckerberg.
Hi shit. Yeah, Zuckerberg. He's trying to get rid of the cell phones and just have kind of like your meta glasses,
Oh,
but
okay.
you
Okay.
know, in front of your vision, you're gonna have like your whole like your phone, your Facebook,
Distracted at all
everything.
times.
Yep.
Wow. Wow. And I'm already begging for meta glasses too, so I'm guilty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I want the
Guilty.
joints too.
Guilty. But I want them just to be able to do cool ass reels and shorts and you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. POV type stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like walking through the show, getting a conversation with somebody, snake
Yeah.
breeder or whatever. If I run into somebody at the airport, somebody famous, you could boop, click the button real quick, get them to say something, plug your channel or something crazy like that. You know what I'm saying? Without having to
yeah.
stumble around for the phone. So
That's funny because that's exactly what I want 'em for, is to walk around the show.
yeah, hell yeah, bro. POV shit, bro. Straight up.
Yeah.
Pause. POV shit is wild work. But Soylent Green is a great, what's the word, representation of the potential for evil,
Yeah.
especially big corporations, bro. They unchecked for the most part. So
One part that's crazy, because when I think about this stuff, it's like, okay, so where are they really harvesting the bodies from and stuff, you know?
Yep.
But in the movie, when the people start processing and stuff, and then the cops come with the big, like, basically like a garbage truck, this shovel, and picks them up and just puts them in the back, and they just fucking that was crazy to me. I was like, oh shit, they could totally do that if they wanted to do that.
Yep. And you know, after thinking about it, I think that's why, maybe not so much now because it's probably already happened, but back when, remember when that girl got in trouble, that lady got in trouble for cloning a human or saying she cloned a human? And the whole world was like, bro, you're not supposed to fucking do that. That's unethical. She was like, yeah, we did it. We cloned her. Her name is, I think they named her Eve, of course. We cloned her, whatever. And the entire scientific community just shunned this lady to the point where she hasn't been seen again. I think she got some fair time or something like that. But that was years ago. I want to say that was like 2009 or something like that,
Sure.
right? So could you imagine how much more advanced we are now? So what if,
Oh yeah.
picture the Matrix, but instead of using humans for batteries, bro, they literally just keeping us in freezer bags, bro.
Oh yeah.
Growing us up, because some people like, some people like older dudes or women. And some guys like, the younger tender meat. Some people like it in between. You could pick and choose what age you want and what gender and what race. Could you imagine, bro? Just,
I wouldn't doubt that.
it's freaky.
Yeah.
It's freaky. Cloning people to make food, bro, is insane.
When you get it down to it like that, then that's where you bring in the man and high money and shit like that, and they're always gonna want people to spend that bread.
That bread, bro. And that's what it all boils down to. It all funnels down to money, bro, which is wild. But the root of all evil for a reason, man. Straight up. For a reason, bro. And like Nick said, oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
You good? Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like Nick said, if Soylent Green was in McDonald's French fries, bro, I'd still be eating that shit, bro. I would not care. They could tell me, and I'd probably be like,
yeah.
Is it really that bad though?
I wouldn't doubt that that's what is making it so good.
It could be, bro. Or they just spray it with some crack or something, bro. I don't know what happens, bro. But golly. What was you about to say?
They say that freaking human, like a lot of people, like Jeffrey Dahmer and a lot of people that they arrest for like eating people, they say that human meat tastes just like pork, and fucking everybody knows bacon's good as hell.
Bacon is so good. There's a conspiracy theory about the pig, bro. You should look into it. Remember how you talking about
How
pandas aren't real?
like they are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that pigs aren't real?
Bro, pigs aren't real like animals. They're like genetic modifications that were on the stepping stones to creating humans. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why we can transplant a lot of our organs in and out of pigs. We have the same skin, damn near. Same type of skin where hair only grows in certain areas. There's a lot of similarities that a lot of people can't really explain. So just look into it. It's pretty dope.
Byproduct from
it ties into Anunnaki.
Farmers and bestiality.
Oh no. No, it ties back into the Anunnaki though. Cause that's where they say all that imagery came from. Anunnaki trying to figure out how to genetically splice together these, native animals to make humans. Or at least not humans, but an intelligent beast that was smart enough to take orders, follow them. Like that's what they was trying to make. So then you got chimeras, you got minotaurs, you got, you know what I'm saying? All those type of things. Sasquatch, all those type of things. South Park, what it do? I see you in the building.
What up? Appreciate you.
Hell yeah. Thanks for tapping in, brother. Shit, I just had a question for you and I forgot what it was. Damn it.
So where do you think that they're getting all this meat? Especially like say McDonald's. McDonald's sells like 100 and something million freaking burgers a month or something like that.
Yeah, which is impossible. If someone did the math based on the number of people in any given city or state at any given time, bro. Like, and it's impossible. Like the numbers just don't add up. For that many cows, for there to still be cows. Let's say that. We'd have wiped the cows out if McDonald's was really doing that. So it's like funny advertising because when they give you that number, McDonald's this was actually one of the things that I researched, hand to God. When McDonald's gives that number, it's overall. It's not for each like location. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so it gives you this false sense of like 100 million burgers were sold at that McDonald's at that corner in New York City. You know what I'm saying? But no.
Yeah, no.
Overall, in the company McDonald's, which has locations all over the globe, not just in the United States, all over the globe.
Right.
It's a total number, so it's not as big as it looks like. A.
Pause.
And B. Pause. Good pause. Holy shit. B. If
Jordan,
I had,
what up, bro?
What up, Jordan, my man? And if I had to guess where, like, if I believed that it was people, I would think it's they kind of pick off people that are, and I hate to use this word, bro, because it's so disrespectful, but like the less desirable people in society. You know what I'm saying? Like vagrant people, homeless people, career criminals, stuff like that.
To make
like
them disappear because
who's gonna care? Who's
care.
Gonna know?
Yeah.
Exactly. Yep. So I think that's where a lot of that.
And not so much people aren't gonna care because people find out they'll be, outraged.
Yeah.
Regardless of what happens to that person, but they just, they don't notice. Person's
It's
really
not
part
the
of
right
society in a way.
It's not the right demographic to be in the news, bro. Like, perfect example, bro. And it's crazy, but it's true. You can fight me. I'll go to the grave with this one, bro. if a 12, 13, 14, 15-year-old black girl, Mexican girl, Asian girl go missing, no one cares. It's not a big deal other than that community probably, and obviously the parents. But if a younger, pretty white girl go missing, bro, that's just national news.
Oh,
That's just national news, bro. They're showing fucking search parties on CNN. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like this, bro. They got people all over the globe, and it just shows you the difference in how valuable, you know what I'm saying, one group of people is versus another, bro. And like, if that's prevalent in such a serious time, a missing person, imagine what a homeless black girl, a homeless Mexican girl, a homeless Asian girl, a homeless Laotian, a homeless, you know what I'm saying? Who cares, bro? Who's gonna care if they're missing? You walk past that 7-Eleven and that girl ain't there that day. You're not going to go call the police and be like, yo, that girl from 7-Eleven ain't been there in 2 weeks, man. I think y'all should look. No, you're not. You're just going to be like, well, hopefully she got her shit together and she got a house. And you know what I'm saying? You're just going to wish for the best and keep pushing, bro. So.
And I'll send you down an even darker
go ahead.
Rabbit hole off of that. When shit like that happens and that one, pretty white girl goes missing and it's national news, that shit happened on purpose to take your eyes off the amount,
something else,
the number of people missing in those other ethnic groups.
Oh, yes.
As soon as people start talking about it, that's when, little Molly goes missing.
Yep. Oh, you're correct. You are correct, bro. And that is crazy too, that I don't know. No one sees those correlations. You know what I'm saying? Except a few. A few people put A and B together and be like, all right, I know what that means.
Yeah.
And that's wild because you're correct. You're absolutely correct. As soon as they start talking about the number of indigenous people missing or the number of black girls missing, whatever, they all of a sudden, like you say, here goes Molly Sue from Orlando, Florida, who was a straight A student and was a, you know what I'm saying, lacrosse player, whatever the case may be.
Beauty pageant girls.
Yeah, she was a beauty pageant. Yeah, exactly, bro. Yeah. Yep. But there's not a search party out here, you know what I'm saying, looking for these quote unquote less valuable groups of people, bro. And it's sad. Mentally ill people. Bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Them cats who just, I don't know, bro. It's such a fucked up system,
it's
bro.
Rare that a story like with somebody not white is gonna make national news like that.
Few and far between. Unless it's on the other side of the spectrum where they're wanted for crime. Then they'll put them all over the news everywhere, show all their history, talk about them on every show, all the podcasts and everything like that, bro. And it's just a wild, the fucked up world we live in, bro, where that's normal. And we got to accept it as normal because that is what it is. And the powers that be are going to continue to make that normal. So it's sad, bro. But that's where I think if that conspiracy is true, that's where they're getting it from. Those less valuable people. Like I said, the homeless, the mentally ill, even criminals and career criminals, not just criminals, career criminals, like people who there's no rehabilitation for. You know what I'm saying? Like those type of people. Cats that's off the grid who have no footprint, no, you know what I'm saying? Nothing to trace them back to anything. Shit like that. People like that are I think, prime targets. And then, I mean, how difficult is it to, I don't know, take a finger and have a shark cough it up and be like, oh, he must have been eaten by a shark, or throw a leg bone in the woods and, you know what I'm saying? Oh, DNA matches him, so he must have got eaten by wolves. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, how difficult would that be to just throw you completely off the trail? And why would you do more research anyway? Because they're unvaluable to society. So
Yeah.
It's fucked up, but it's I feel like that's what's going on undercover. What about you? Where you think it come from?
I think kind of the same thing. One thing that freaking kind of strikes me as a little bit weird or a little bit of a coincidence and stuff like that is we don't got enough like cows here to sustain the amount of even just those McDonald's burgers every month, let alone the rest of the meat that's consumed.
The meat, the other meat that's in the stores. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yep. Restaurants.
So, I know that like when we did our food episode before, we found out that like a huge portion of the U.S.'s ground beef comes from overseas, from Europe and stuff. But they got probably even less cows than we got here. So how is that making sense?
Yeah. And then certain places, you can't even, they're sacred animals. You can't do nothing to a cow. You go to India, you try to get some beef, bro, they gonna look at you like you crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a sacred animal. It don't make sense, bro. It really don't.
Yeah.
Could it just be other animals and they pawned it off to us as beef? Potentially. Wild animals taste like wild animals, though. I'm not falling for that.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to give me a buffalo. You're not going to give me a bison. You're not going to give me a wild animal and tell me it's beef because it's gamey. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't going to have the same taste. But could you, I don't know, could you pin in 10,000 buffalo, feed them one thing every day and pass that shit off as beef? Yeah, but buffalo costs more. So why would you?
If they are passing people off as like beef, I'm sure they could do it with something as close as
something
buffalo.
True. You're right.
But what one theory is that they're processing, like ultra refining, like human flesh, and I forgot the names of each chemical that makes it up with like artificial flavoring.
Okay.
So yeah, when anything that you eat that has artificial flavoring, which is basically everything, is like ultra refined, ultra processed human flesh.
That's crazy. Remember the pink slime outbreak epidemic that was going on, where they was talking about the pink slime being mixed in with the meat, with the ground beef and all that?
Mm-hmm.
What if that's just like you say, just extremely broken down human flesh to the point where it's unrecognizable?
Shit happens sometimes when, like, in production, especially, even with the meat, where like too much of this or too much of that got added and stuff, and that could have been, somebody that fucked up the recipe, put a little too much, Soylent Red up in that shit.
Yeah.
Got that pink slime.
Now you got the slime, yeah. And I worked at a butcher shop for, I don't know, 7 years maybe. And you said it, bro. If the measurements aren't right, it's gonna be, everything you mix is gonna be off. Anything that is produced with that is gonna be off. Everything from that point on gets fucked, bro. So like, it was a big deal if you messed up a batch early. It was a big deal. If you mess something up later on down the line, not so much a big deal. You kind of get that out of the way and let, you know what I'm saying, keep the line going or whatever. But like, if you added too much fat, for instance, or too much lean, or the cuts that you got to ground up was too bloody or whatever, and it's too much, not firm, bro, by the end it's unrecognizable, bro. That shit does not look like ground beef, bro. And we have to scrap the whole batch or whatever, however much pounds it weighed, bro, it would be scrap, bro. But they were a small shop, they were honest. They got everything locally, like all the meat that they ground up came from local places. So like
Oh, yeah.
this cow was out running the field not too long ago. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of shit.
Oh, yeah.
So like it was real crazy when I started doing this research, because I'm gonna tell you this, bro. If there's anywhere that you would want to get rid of somebody, that'd be it. Grind them up.
Mm-hmm.
Grind them up. Mix it in with some like scraps, like quote unquote garbage stuff. And then just sell it to people who do like raw dog food or stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's just so freaky to me.
That's crazy. I wonder if, right, so our food gets tested for human DNA in it, which I don't even know why they're doing that in the first place, if there isn't a chance of it being in there, right?
Manufacturing
But
accidents.
I never thought about if they're even testing dog food and shit.
Yeah.
Like you said, who cares? Not that people
Who
don't care,
cares?
but who's thinking about that?
Yep. They just test for like listeria and, you know what I'm saying, whatever bacterial diseases they got to test for, salmonella, and then they just let that shit go. Like you said though, the fact that they have to test for human DNA, the FDA does, is crazy, bro. Why?
Yeah.
Why? So you own a company. I'm mixing up some ground beef. I follow that motherfucker get mixed up. No one notices. I come pumping out of the machine. All of a sudden you see my tinfoil hat come out of the machine and you like, oh shit. How much of this is whiz and how much of this is meat? You feel me? Let's say you did a 10,000 pound batch. I weigh $170. I'm spread out pretty good throughout that meat. Pause.
That's crazy, pause.
How shady of an owner would you be to sell that shit, bro? You know what I'm saying?
So
like,
this
how
is another
shady would that be?
tangent or whatever, but that shit's actually happened lots of times and shit. There's one instance in Chicago,
my God,
where it was like in the early days of Chicago, whatever. But the German settlers coming here. The dude had his whole little sausage factory and shit. Got into a beef with his wife, and his wife made his ass go bye-bye and fucking sold all that shit.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
I forgot how it got proven or whatever, but yeah, they caught her ass up. This shit for sure happened.
Wow, that's insane. And how many other people have gotten away with that, bro? Lab-grown meat and lab-grown organs have success around the same times. Coincident? I think not, bro. You on to something, Jared.
Yeah.
As above, so below, bro.
Another thing. So, I don't know if you guys seen the post I made about the hot dogs and human DNA.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because hot dogs, obviously, we know is made with just fucking anything.
Everything. Yeah.
Already, and people just accept it, and we still just keep on eating them.
Glizzies.
But fucking in that same post, it's all about how when they test food for human DNA, that 2/3 of all like vegetarian meat or whatever, like not meat, not only test positive for having meat, but it has human DNA in it.
Jesus Christ.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
2/3 of all samples
plants.
is a lot.
That's wild. Yeah, that's most of it.
Yeah.
Legit. 2 out of every 3? That's crazy.
Yeah. A big portion of that, too, is coming from Impossible Foods, which you can find their shit everywhere. You can go to Walmart, buy it, McDonald's.
Burger King had
Burger
the
King
Impossible
literally has
Burger.
the Impossible or Opera, yeah. That shit's everywhere. And then the CEO of that shit, what's his name? Robert something. or no, Patrick Brown. He has a mission, and he's dead ass serious too, to eliminate the meat and fish industry by 2035.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's a horrible desire to have, bro.
Every day like, fake meat, 3D printed meat, the lab grown chicken and eggs, stuff like that.
You got straight up
they trying
fake
to-
food, bro.
Yeah, that shit gets more and more popular every single day.
Damn. Scary times, bro. And you know what? You know what makes that the scariest? If you, me, most people were to just be like, I'm gonna grow potatoes and corn and whatever on the little bit of land that I own when I bought this crib. You either A, have to pay for that shit, like by becoming a farmer or whatever, getting licensed, or B, you get fined for growing that shit, bro. So like they don't even want you to like be able to sustain yourself, bro.
Yeah, nah, hell no, they don't.
Couple times in the city close to me, they like busted co-ops and stuff like that where like people would come together and be like, yo, I'll trade you, 6 dozen eggs for, that half turkey or the 2 of them chickens or whatever that you got over there that came from your farm. You know what I'm saying? Like just like a general and like the feds busted that and was like, yo, you can't do that. And they blamed like food safety practices or some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like they always got a reason why that's legit. But
that's one thing I liked about living down by the Amish, because it was still kind of like that to a certain extent.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Yep.
But what's
That's where we
crazy
need to
though
go.
is they don't want you to sustain yourself. They've been on like trying to buy up farmland and shit like that and make rules and regulations for farmers to lose their farms, and then they build, big old windmills on that shit or factories and whatever.
Yep.
That shit for a long time. But the same dude, the CEO of the Impossible Foods, he's like buddy with Bill Gates, and Bill Gates been buying up farmland too. For what?
Yeah.
He has like 500,000 acres of farmland or more.
It's been a conspiracy for a minute too. Why is Bill Gates buying all this farmland? Yep. I've been hearing about that. It ain't what you know, it's who you know, bro.
Yep.
These mobs and they just line each other pockets, bro. Like literally, they just line each other pockets. Like, yo, you do this for me now. In 10 years, they're gonna pay. It's gonna pay off. In the meantime, while we waiting for that to pay off, let's do this together. And it's like, yo,
I'll tell you right now, with Bill Gates' power, his money, all the crazy shit that he said to be wrapped up in, and stuff like that. If he's backing dude's mission, dude's not gonna fail his mission. He's gonna complete it early.
100%. 100%. It's all but guaranteed, bro. That money, that kind of money is crazy behind you. And then all his friends will probably be like, yeah, hell yeah, that sounds good. Let me throw 10 million. Let me throw 50 million. Let me throw, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, yeah, bro. Yep. It's wild. And the fact that they can get away with it still is crazy to me.
Yeah. But it's crazy too. They say that freaking the reason why they want to eliminate the meat and fish industry is that they say it's the most destructive industry in the world. I would have to disagree with that and say it's probably plastics, but
yeah, I would think plastic.
At the same time, I don't not disagree that it is very destructive industry.
For sure. It takes a lot of land to keep them in.
Reset nature.
Yeah. And I don't know.
Fisheries, definitely, I would agree with their point of view on that.
They're dirty.
Horrible. They're not dirty. Sustainable. Yeah, they're
very dirty. Uh, we've become greedy people too, bro. Like, we've become fat,
Very
lazy, and greedy,
gluttonous.
man. Yeah, bro. We glutton, bro. We live gluttony, bro. Uh, I don't know. I just think people used to look
And they
different
just
when we was out in
multiply
the
like
jungle.
crazy. So it's just more and more every year.
And we
It's more and
teach
more out of
them.
control.
We teach them. And I'm lazier than my mom was, and I'm sure my kid's gonna be lazier than I am right now. I'm sure of it. And it's just gonna continue until we go back into the dark ages and have another reset or whatever's gonna happen,
Yeah.
bro. But
It's crazy
I
that
don't
they
know.
make it like this for us to be lazy. Like it's convenient for you to be lazy if you want to be. You don't have to get up and do shit really if you don't want to.
If you don't want to. Yep.
Mm.
Yep. And it's all about consumerism, bro. It's like Wally, bro. The movie Wally is real life, bro. I'm telling you. That's our future. You
Yep.
sitting around these automated chairs that do everything. We ain't even got to get up
Yep.
and walk anywhere.
I forgot where I've heard about that, but I've seen that before. That not even too far from now that that's how they want to have it to where literally basically like we're useless. And then at that point, if we're useless, then we really ain't gonna notice each other disappearing.
And that's the thing, bro. Like it's either gonna be us destroying each other or the machine's gonna take over and be like, well, humans actually doing more harm than good. We could just get rid of them, bro.
Yeah, they're just
Add this
basically
month to
taking care of us
ourselves,
for no
bro.
reason, like we're
Yeah.
pets or something.
Yep. Yep. Unless they find us entertaining, then they'll keep us around, but they'll keep few of us around. Why would they have so many? You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
one way or the other, bro, we're fucked as a species, bro. If we don't get this shit together, man. Like, it's crazy, bro.
Oh yeah.
We got to get our shit together. Love on each other, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, get out of this negativity and division, and I think honestly that's where my whole theory was honestly was um it's been proven that like when you engage in cannibalism, there's these, I think they're called prions with a P, that basically like decay like radiation. And when they decay, well, it's passed from like eating each other, from eating people. You like get prions in your body, and they like migrate up to your brain or some weird things, and they make your brain do stupid things. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why people who consistently eat people kind of go a little nuts and or become more animalistic. Um and I always thought that was another way to keep the masses at that lower frequency level. You know what I'm saying? Keep us on that animalistic, uh, primitive kind of mindset, where we can't elevate and we can't, you know what I'm saying, ascend to the next level and all that. But after you said the whole distraction thing, bro, that shit went clean out the window. For real. Because it's not healthy to eat people like consistently. It's not healthy. Messes with you. I think it's prions. Let me look real quick.
Yeah. I did see something that it kind of like stood out to me too, because it said that like eating human flesh would probably be okay, but that if you were to eat the brains,
Is it the
that there's
brain?
something in the
Yeah,
brains
yeah.
that like would give you dementia or some shit like that.
Yes.
Yeah,
Maybe that's it.
that's weird.
I don't
'Cause
want to
when you
ask.
hear a lot of like you hear about cannibalistic rituals, you kind of maybe it's just like that you just think about it in that way because of imagery, but I think about them eating the brains like straight out the skull and shit like that.
Yeah, like All the zombie movies, bro. Like you say, all the zombie movies.
Yeah.
Prions, like they make your uh proteins fold the wrong way. So like, you know what chronic wasting disease is?
Mm-mm.
That you get in like deer and that. So it like it'll make deer do weird things like wander in circles or stand in one place and stare off into space for hours and hours and hours at a time. Like it just messes with the brain.
Gotcha.
And that kind of carries over if you do it with humans. But it is, like you said, it is from eating the actual brain matter, which is wild. Like that should let you know we're genetically modified not to do that. No, we're genetically programmed not to fucking do that, bro. We're not supposed to do that. Let you know right there. Right there. Should turn everyone off. But like we was talking backstage, bro, during my research, found that there's cats out here who literally are like, yo, if somebody gave me some human flesh, I'll try it. And to me, bro, that is insanity, bro. Why? What is the appeal? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand it. I never will. You're not gonna convince me otherwise. I don't know. People are weirdos. Yeah. That's the conclusion I've come to. People are weirdos.
People are weirdos. What's fucked up, like you say, I might like be one of those people that would fall into that trap if it was a more desensitized and more like common thing. People been doing it for years. I'm like,
see, if you grew up in a specific area where like that was normal, you'd be one of them cats. But like again, it's normal to you. So like,
right.
I couldn't really judge you for it because like you don't
Somebody
know.
Trying to tell me right now, like, yeah, these human burgers are fucking fire. Like, you eat those, buddy.
That's on you. Exactly. That's on you, bro. Like, it's cats I know that don't even eat pork, and you expect me to eat a human being, bro? Get out of here with that, man. Get out of here, man. I'm good. Yeah. That's funny, man. But like,
one thing.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I'll say something I did find crazy that when researching this, you know that there is actually an alternative food company out there called Soylent.
Yeah, I found that out too.
Why would you name your shit that after?
I found that out too. Yeah,
it's just like the movie too. They have it's like a little drink. They have green, red, yellow.
Yeah,
it's fucking crazy.
I was like, that's either genius or the dumbest thing ever. One of the two. I don't know yet.
A little bit of both, maybe.
It might be a little of both. Cause like you got cats like me who will just buy it, put it on the shelf, never try it, never drink it, never, just to have it because it's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's pop culture. Feel me? Something like that. But you got other people who literally would try it. And then you got the percentage of people who like it. And then that's your repeat customers. I mean, you get a big enough sample of that.
So I'm a really fuck with you right here. So you're here. The TV doesn't lie.
Yes. Yes.
I believe that shit. Like a lot of movies and stuff. Them shits really end up coming true. Like the wildest movies from like back in the day when we were kids or before. A lot of them shits really are true right now today.
Bro.
Stuff. And like to the T. They're not even just like tangent, like off things. They're like to the T.
Bro, I'm telling you, wait till you watch
Soylent Green, that shit really could have been like desensitization this whole time. I've always heard that term, Soylent Green.
Soylent Green, it's made of people. Yeah.
Not even always referring to the movie, but just as eating people. That shit was in video games and all types of stuff. Yeah.
It's like it's part of pop culture at this point.
Yeah. That was
for sure.
Desensitization for them to really make this Soylent company now. And you ain't gonna think nothing of it because you've been hearing that word all this time.
True. And you got cats, like I said, who will try it, bro. I'm not it, but there is people out there who will, bro.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. Apparently, it's really big in like Silicon Valley and like tech heads for some reason. I don't know why it's appealing to that like specific demographic, but
Not my cup of tea.
there's like
bro.
it's been banned in other countries already. It's banned in Canada.
Yep.
So
I'm not
people
down.
here to get it, you literally have to do a subscription service right now to get it if you want to do it.
I'm not down for it, bro. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. Cause what up, Benji? Cool. Cause I'm not putting myself in a position where that's something I would want to try, bro. I don't want like I said, I'll have it cool. I'll put it in the background. Cause it'd be cool to see. You know what I'm saying? Like a Funko Pop or something. But I wouldn't. It's no appeal to me. Have you ever seen that you ever seen Faces of Death, like back in the day?
Mm-hmm.
Remember when they had the monkey on the table?
Yeah.
And then rich people was like, yeah.
I think
So,
that's
like-
where my image of cannibalism and them eating the brains like that, I think that comes from that.
But
But
that's
maybe
like,
it's not.
that was a thing though. Like, I want to say it was Norse. Hold on. I want to say it was Norse times that they were doing that. And that was where they started. Brain, eyeballs, tongue, like the soft stuff. And then they would go for like thighs, buttocks, you know what I'm saying, like the meatier parts, stuff like that. So like, again, you just said it. What if they always got to say it out loud first, bro, before they do it, man? You know what I'm saying? And it's karmic. I think it's called karmic retribution or karmic something. But the anything that they do, they have to tell us about it first.
Yeah.
Um,
And another way they do that, they tell us first and desensitize us to stuff is through wording and shit too. Like they'll just call it this special meat or impossible food, impossible Whopper, and you're just like, oh, let me try that. Sounds interesting.
Yep. Like, why do
But
you
even
think
though
Kentucky...
I wouldn't try an impossible Whopper after finding out what it is. So
I'm
I was
good.
still, when I heard that word, I was curious. I was like, what the fuck is that? When
Why is Kentucky Fried Chicken now KFC, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, things like that, bro. Like, what happened? Can you not say chicken no more because it's really not chicken?
yeah, they use crazy wording, make it sound appealing to you, shit like that.
Yeah.
Make it sound not that bad.
Like, I don't know, bro. You look at the ingredients in a lot of the stuff, and second, third ingredient in a lot of stuff be, again, soy, bro. Soy. The first three words in Soylent. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Very rarely can you find a burger without soy in it. Yeah, but yeah, supposedly it's just like soybeans, but like, I don't know. Why would you just not say soybeans, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Why
like,
is this 2/3 got
Yeah,
meat on it?
It's fishy. It's fishy. It's fishy. Why is 2/3 of this tofu actually human people and shit? What are you doing?
So why it's testing for human DNA? That's a super good question. But for that shit to be testing for meat in it in general, I'll debunk that a little bit because I seen it firsthand. You know, like living down there by the Amish and shit, and all the cornfields and soybean fields. When them big combine harvesters roll through, bro, any animals that's out there, they just freaking rabbits, rodents, foxes,
Fox,
coyotes,
yeah.
whatever's out there. Sometimes the farmer's own dog, fucking, because he ran it away.
Yep.
Yeah, I ain't not gonna dump that load and get rid of hundreds of thousands of dollars. That shit's going right down the street to ADM to get processed, and you're gonna
Exactly. Yep. That makes sense. That makes all the sense. It's just like how they allow 0.01% of like quote unquote foreign material to be in food. So like bugs and whatever like happens to like fall into the processing machines during processing, dust, whatever it may be. Like they allow a small enough amount to where it's not like harmful or detrimental to a human being. But to me, bro, if it's any human DNA in that shit, shut that whole
That's
company down.
detrimental.
Get them out of here. Shut that company down, bro. Fuck.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with the world. If you could just have people in your food, bro. Like if I open my Oreos and then I'll see a disclaimer on it, may contain people. I'm not eating Oreos. I'm good, bro.
The
I go eat
FDA
that
said
shit, bro.
0.3% of the human DNA is
It's
okay.
fine. It's okay for you. I'm good, bro. I'd rather not, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rather not. I just don't know, man. And like
Yeah,
we was
sorry.
talking about too, it's a touchy subject, but like the whole ritualistic taking the kids and using them, and I don't know. It's very dark, man. It's very dark. I pray after every one of these episodes, bro, and I just make sure I ain't got no dark forces on me, 'cause we be going down some weird rabbit holes, bro, and like I don't want nothing to, you know what I'm saying, follow me or invade my thoughts or invade my mind or anything like that. So I just kind of pray for clarity and whatever. Make sure that I'm cool and can separate myself from any negativity that may come with these topics. But like, it's great thought exercises, bro, and it lets you know doing the research that like the history of mankind, bro, we done been down some pretty dark ass places as humans, man. So
What's crazy too is a lot of like really dark shit, especially like cannibalism here. Like we said back in the day, it was just how people did things. But it's weird how this crazy dark shit back in the day was just normal. And then at some point, history changed for us to be like, oh no, this is horrible.
We can't
Let's
do
not do these things. But then they still pop up today. Like it never really stopped. And we're finding out about it. And we're just like, oh shit.
What changed, bro? And why is it that, like we were talking about, why is it that these small pockets of people still can do it and thrive and survive without any other human interaction or intervention? You know what I'm saying?
Another really crazy thing too, maybe not so much with the eating people, but maybe it is, at least right now at this point, is a lot of that shit from back in the day that is like fringe today, but people still do it. It's the elite. And they're the ones who had the power to make it go away and make us stop doing it in the first place. But they're still doing it. So why? Like really, what's really up with this stuff that, you know? It sounds dark, but they made us think it's dark. What if it's not? What if it's not? You know,
that's true. What if it's normal? That's true.
Supposed to be doing this, you know, I don't know.
That's crazy to think about, man. But again, I don't know. The thought of it grosses me out.
I'm not going to.
And then, like, we didn't even.
What up, bro?
We
Another
didn't
15
even.
minutes lame.
Shout out to Pressure P. Y'all vote for the homie Pressure P. Shout out to the homie Chris Eaton too, man. For putting this whole thing together, bro. 15 minutes lame dope. We didn't even touch We didn't even touch this fucking sentence is gonna be crazy. We didn't even touch on any serial killers. But like you know those guys,
Because
mega balls. You know those guys who like do things and did
Yeah.
it and
Dahmer.
Dahmer and I just had it on my tongue. Pause. There was someone else who did it consistently too. Not Charlie Manson. Someone else. Like they found. I don't remember. It was some English dude. Like they found literal like flesh in his like oven and like on his stove and like
Oh,
he was just
Ed Gaines.
not Ed Gein. It was somebody from England, somebody from the UK.
Oh,
Can't think of his name. But his nickname was like the Butcher of whatever street or whatever. Uh, but like these type of guys, bro, like and the story with them is always pretty consistent too. It's like they were trying to literally like take the essence of that person that way. You know what I'm saying? By consuming them or whatever. A lot of the old ritualistic, we didn't really talk about it either too much, but like the ritualistic stuff, like that was another way that they kind of continued taking the power, I guess you could say, from their enemies, or if it was somebody, a loved one or whatever, then they would, take the power from the loved one and continue it on in them or whatever. Jack the Ripper was one of them cats too, bro. Yeah.
Sweeney Todd.
Sweeney Todd. Like, it's just so many of them, bro. And like I said, consistently, they were trying to like take the power from these people. None of them is just like, oh, I like myself a people sandwich. Like no one does that. Like you know what I'm saying? Like no one just says that. Like it's always a ulterior motive. What you just said just made me think about that too, about how it could be a power play. Like literally, like the elites do it all day, every day, and that's the reason they're elite, is because they do it and we don't. And that keeps us, you know what I'm saying, on this straight and narrow path or whatever that we're on, this lower path that we're on right now. So that was I just wanted to piggyback off that point that you made. That was pretty cool, I thought.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
That shit has always struck me as super weird and coincidental and shit like that.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to actually do some more research into the timing of that. Jared comment about lab grown meat and lab grown organs coming out around the same time make me really kind of wonder.
Yeah.
Really makes me wonder. And then again, that's one of them things circling all the way back to pigs. That's one of them things, like pigs and rats are where they like store these organs and like grow them out. Like you've seen the video of the pig with the little rat with the ear on his back running around, and they took the ear off the rat and put it on a human. Or the pigs with like 2 or 3 ears or a different nose growing on the pig's shoulder or whatever. Yeah, bro, it's wild. It's wild. That lab grown shit is wild, bro. Wild as hell. I wouldn't, I don't know. If I ran across that, I would hope that restaurant or whatever would tell me, like, yo, lab grown meat. But like we said, the Campbell's dude just found out.
I don't even know, yeah.
Yeah, he found out. He's the CEO, bro. He was heated. He was heated. And I'd be too. I'd be like, yo, shut all this shit down until we figure this out, bro.
Imagine being the face of a company, of the face of something that you don't stand for, especially when it's food and you just been eating
it's
it.
Food,
it's like,
bro, and you've been eating it, bro. My God, bro. Cause it's like, bro, if this cat won't eat his own shit, why should I? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Literally, why should I, bro? I don't know. Shit's wild, bro. Pigs are super dirty, bro. I love bacon though. I love bacon. I think twice about a pork chop, but a BLT, I'm not gonna think twice about that.
I don't know how they determine
this,
like when they say the pigs are dirty and what's the cleanest animal or dirtiest animal and this and that, whatever. But I've always heard that it's a misconception, like we think pigs being dirty because you see them laying in the mud and this and that all day, but supposedly they're like one of the like when it comes to hygiene wise, they're one of the cleanest animals.
They do the mud thing to protect themselves from the sun because they got sensitive skin.
Yeah.
Again, because they're hybrids, but the reason I say they're dirty is because anything you put in that trough, they'll eat that shit. Whether it's a human, a dog, pile of corn, if it's old, if it's rancid, if it's rotten, they'll eat it. They don't give a shit. That's why
And see, that's a crazy way that they could make us eat ourselves too. Is we don't got no problem eating a pig, but they could feed a human to a
feed
pig.
it to a pig, and then we probably
Bones
already
and
do.
all,
Bro.
that will eat
We
that
do.
pig. Yeah,
I'm sure we do. I pull finger worms as fat as your thumbs out of pigs. I don't doubt it, bro. Brave, what it do?
Up, Brave?
You seen the video where they dude took a piece of he went to the store, bought a pork chop, put it on a plate, poured some Coke around it, and just put the camera on in time lapse, bro, and worms was coming out of that pork chop like crazy, bro. Thin, fat, all kind of worms, bro. And he was like, and this is what we eating, bro. And that's why it's a big push right now for people to deworm themselves.
AI and shit too.
That was way before AI. Yeah. That's why it's a push right now for people to deworm themselves because we becoming aware of this shit.
So, I don't know if you've seen in the chat yesterday that Instagram for some reason blocked one of my stories.
Yeah, I saw
and then they even deleted it from my stories before the 24 hours too. Yeah. But what I had said on there is that everybody in the US has worms because we're the only country in the world that doesn't regularly deworm ourselves.
Yeah.
And I forgot what the post, like the actual post that I like reposted was. But
that's crazy.
One thing I found out somehow through the research of this, when I found out like Soylent was banned in Canada, GMO papayas are banned in a lot of other countries, and the reason why is because fucking they want their papayas to be natural because papayas are a natural dewormer. That's what a lot of people. Yeah.
There's one everybody can make it. It's super easy. It's like cloves, cayenne, and turmeric, I think it is. And you just like steep it. You crush it all together and steep it like tea.
Yeah.
And then drink the tea.
That's a powerhouse right there.
And then you just like poop worms out, bro. Like you poop them out. That's your great grandmother. Oh yeah, they definitely used to deworm them. And then the FDA says stop it. Yep. Bro, that's what shit. Everybody remember you having to take a big ass spoonful of castor oil. Everybody remember that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
For no reason.
About that when I was a shorty.
For no reason, my grandma would be like, "All right, time to take some castor oil," and then you just took it.
You actually
didn't question it. Oh yeah, it was gross as fuck.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, you just take a big stupid spoonful too, bro.
Oh no.
We line up, bro, and honk. And that was part of the like process, bro. Deworming, it'll keep your intestines clear and clean. You'd fucking poop like a champ afterwards.
Oh,
but
shit.
Yeah, the smell, bro, is so bad, bro. Castor, I could taste it right now just thinking about it and talking about it. Yeah. She would make, my great grandma would make her own stuff, and it'd just be little jars of stuff in the cabinet. Tell her what's wrong with her. She'd go grab a jar of whatever, either rub it on your chest or make you eat a spoonful or drink a spoonful or whatever, bro. And I'm telling you, man, fine and dandy, bro. To this day, I don't really get sick. To this day.
Shit.
Yeah.
To this day.
I don't really get sick. And every time I go down there, I grab me a nice little teaspoon shot glass full of that red dirt from down there, bro. And I just spend the whole time I'm down there eating that shit like sunflower seeds, bro. Straight
Oh
up.
shit.
Straight dirt, bro. Just pouring it in my mouth, bro. Pause.
That's crazy.
Yep. Straight red dirt, bro.
Pause.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Yep. And that was natural dewormers, natural decongestants, bro. Just all the stuff like Justin said, all the stuff that they was like, yo, we can make money off this shit. You feel me?
We
And they
do the natural like cough syrup and
Yeah.
over here. My wife makes it with the
honey, garlic.
honey and
lemon.
onion and
Yep. Onion. Yep.
shit works.
Yep.
The onion makes it taste kind of like ass, but it works.
Yeah. And then you could I don't know, bro, Vicks, the menthol that's in Vicks, that shit works on a lot more than just like having a chest cold or whatever. Put it on the bottom of your feet at night, bro. Put some socks on. I used to keep it.
We do that. To
I
the
used to keep
kids
it at
for
work.
Everything, bro.
I used to keep it at work, bro. If something real funky come in there, you put a swipe under your nose.
I don't know how many like Hispanic people you grew up around and shit, but that Vicks cures everything.
Oh yeah, Vicks,
Everything.
Robitussin, bro. That's and ginger ale. That was about the only things that we didn't get that was like homemade by grandma. Vicks,
It
ginger
don't
ale.
matter what the hell is wrong with you? I was gonna go put some Vicks.
Yep, Robitussin, bro. Robitussin used to go so crazy. We took that for like everything. Everything. That should be another show. What happened to home remedies?
Oh yeah.
What happened to home remedies?
Home
That'd be
apothecary.
a home pocket. There's a book that I think I'm gonna buy. The
I seen that
apothecary
joint.
apothecary cookbook or whatever. I think I might buy
Yeah.
that shit, bro.
I seen that.
'Cause-
I've been wondering if the posts are scams or not, so I was thinking about like seeing if I could find it.
I'm gonna go on
and see if I
Amazon.
can find one on
Yeah.
Amazon. Yeah, Amazon.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go to Amazon where I know it's legit. But Dr. Sebi too, anything that I see him actually saying in like one of his speeches or one of his talks or whatever, I write that shit down as well. Or I just save the video.
So one thing, well, a lot of things actually that I've seen him said, I really heavily believe in. One of them is that we're not supposed to eat rice, and it's one of the most horrible things for our body.
Yeah.
And that's been fucking proven and shit. Rice will just
does nothing.
stay there, and it has no sustenance. It just makes you
Does
full.
nothing. Yeah.
But that we already done learn and know that everything in the world is living and it has vibrations.
Yep.
Dr. said we talked about a lot about electric foods, and what you're
Yeah.
talking about there was your fruits and your vegetables having energy.
Yep.
And you eat those.
You're
But
alkaline.
it goes like deeper than that. Your people from certain regions are only supposed to eat the foods that are grown in that region.
Yes.
It was never meant for like Spanish to come here with all their seeds and their spices and to try to grow that shit here. That's why when you try to grow shit in other climates and places, it don't grow.
Don't work.
It's not supposed to when you're not supposed to fucking eat it.
Facts. You gotta artificially change the shit. Facts.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Those are gems, bro. The main thing that I like was him talking about every illness, sickness, everything that happens with you is a result of mucus, bro. It's all mucus.
Mhm.
Everything. And if you could just eliminate like the excess mucus, like some mucus is good for you, like it traps bacteria and stuff like that. But when there's an excess of mucus, like that leads to all the diseases that you could think of, bro. And I shudder to think how old he would have lived to if they wouldn't have took him out. You know what I'm saying? Like, how old would he have been if they wouldn't have took him out? Because he was healthy, he was running around the stage and all that, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Still, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. The watermelon,
Another
yes, bro. Yes.
thing that he talked about with food that stood out to me too is, you ever heard him talk about garlic?
Garlic all the time.
Well, that garlic is supposed to be one of the most healthy things for us, healthy for our heart and all this shit. And he was like, nah. He's like, you ever get a cut chopping some garlic and shit? That cut is gonna take forever to fucking
To fully
heal.
heal. Yeah.
Because the garlic has whatever in it that blocks healing.
Blocks healing.
So if
yeah.
it blocks
yeah.
healing, how could it heal you from the inside and be good for your heart or anything else?
Yeah, it's duck leaf is really good for you too.
It's
Sour
another
sop.
dark conspiracy to fucking keep us down.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Sour sop's really good for all that type of shit too.
Yeah.
Sea moss, bro. If you could get you some nice sea moss. I believe we should be eating a lot more seaweed and stuff that grows out of the ocean. I think we should eat a lot more of that as humans, bro. Like the amount of like nutrients in there is probably crazy.
Oh, it is
Crazy.
It's for a fact it is. They've been known that. It's just it became another thing that became taboo for some reason.
Yeah, because they can't. I mean, if it's the ocean, bro, you could go out there and just grab as much as you want and come back to the crib. So,
and they'll eat it like in China, Japan,
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
like that. But those are some of the oldest cultures in the world too.
they know. They
Yep.
know. Yep. Hell yeah.
I seen
bro.
before too. I think it was an Ancient Aliens or whatever. And they're talking about when the Anunnaki were here and shit like that. That's what they ate was they called it mana, and they
Mana,
said basically
yeah.
it was a machine that just produced like basically like seaweed.
Yep. I remember seeing that one. It was Ancient Aliens. And that's this. They like translated it wrong or whatever, but it's the same mana from in the Bible. Same thing. But it was mistranslated for the Bible or whatever. But
See, I seen another thing too that the mana in the Bible was, you know, misinterpreted and it's supposed to be shrooms.
mushrooms.
Yeah,
I
it's
need
supposed
to
to be
look into that one.
psilocybin.
I'll
And that's
look
what's
into that one.
inside the Ark of the Covenant. There's a jar of mana that's supposedly a jar of shrooms.
We'll look into that. I'm gonna definitely look into that. Cause I was looking more and more into that stoned ape theory and how we're here because a monkey ate mushrooms and opened,
Oh yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Opened his consciousness up enough to like realize he was there. It does look wild. It don't taste it if you tasted kale, it kind of gives you that kind of weird, almost like a film, you know what I'm saying, in your mouth. Kind of.
What is it? What's duck leaf?
One of those like natural herbs. Let me see. I could pull it up. I think I could share my screen. Let's see. You've seen it. Everyone's seen it. Everyone's seen it. It's the little, they look like, they kind of give you dandelion leaf look. Let me find a good one. Here's one. No, that's dock leaf. Dock leaf. Here we go. No, you can't really see it in that picture. Here's one. This is a good picture. I'm gonna share the screen. It looks like I don't know. It gives me you ever seen ginseng? How they say ginseng is a person? It gives me that vibes. It's this over here.
What the fuck?
Because it looks like a duck.
Damn it, do. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
The head right there. Yeah.
Uh,
That's crazy.
is so good for you though. Like it'll cleanse. It like makes your guts good. Um, it like burns toxins out of your body, all that.
Shit.
That's one of the ones. Soursop is another good one.
Yeah.
Um, there's a bunch, man. We could do a whole show on holistic healing. We'll do a whole show on what happened to holistic healing and all that. Holistic health, holistic medicine, holistic food. Video where they take it and it releases everything. You be throwing up all your mucus and shit. Yeah, you definitely are gonna, if you don't poop it out, you're gonna throw it up. It's coming out one way or another, bro. It's coming out of your body one way or another, bro. For sure. But everything else that is toxic will come along with that. You know what I'm saying? Which is cool. It's another cat that's real intelligent, went around the world and learned from everything from monks to witch doctors, bro, and compiled, I'll send you a couple links to him too, compiled started doing YouTube videos just talking about the recipes, how to prepare them, what specifically each one does, where to find the ingredients, all that stuff. Like, and he just put it out there for free. Like, he don't ask for nothing. He got like a subscription to his channel or whatever, so you could like join him and, you know, pay whatever his subscription is. But he don't make you pay for any of that information before he gives it to you. So he one of them cats who just be like, yo, I found this out. It's time for y'all to know it too. Like that type shit. Yeah, I'll send it to you too, Pressure P. Jamaican cat, man, or at least I think he's Jamaican. He got dreads. He don't really talk. He just do like the words come on the screen, whatever that's called. And then it'll show him doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like slicing the aloe leaf open and taking the aloe off or whatever. He'll show him doing all that shit. But like a lot of his recipes are just like natural shit: black pepper, turmeric, cayenne, soursop leaves, neem root, all this kind of shit, bro. Everything, bro. So I'll send y'all that shit, man. We'll get into that one. We could do that one. What's next week? Are we doing Krampus next week?
Oh yeah, I was thinking Krampus and then Santa, and then the week after that is Christmas Day.
Christmas. So okay. Bet.
we chill out for Christmas Day and do the family thing.
Hell yeah. That means my birthday is on a Friday this year.
Oh shit.
I ain't doing shit.
Yeah.
I might hit you up for, you know, for some party favors. You feel me?
Got you. I got you.
And then sit back at the crib. Yeah, shout out to Shot Fusion. Sit back at the crib and watch fucking, I don't know. I was thinking about watching the entire Stranger Things on my birthday, bro. Straight up.
Hell yeah.
Doing something wild like that. Hanging out with the family. We'll go somewhere to eat. I'll choose like, you know, a nice seafood joint or something like that to go eat. But I like to be low key on my birthday. You don't really do nothing on your birthday no more either. Are you at that age?
Nah, yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't really done shit for my birthday since I was like 10.
Yeah. It's like, bro, I'm gonna just chill, bro.
Yeah.
Like me and my wife did a couple like parties at bars or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Invite the family to the bar, have the DJ there, the bartender there, and it's just us. Shit like that. But I'm not gonna do like invite people over and have a clown and shit. I'm an adult, bro. Like, actually, I would love to have a party with a clown. That'd be funny as hell, bro. Just a bunch of 45-year-old motherfuckers and a clown running around doing balloon animals and shit. And we smoking blunts. That'd be fucking hilarious, bro. Might do that. I might do that. Hire a clown for my own birthday. That'd be crazy. So Krampus,
You gotta have your birthday at one of them axe throwing places and then have the clown show up.
Yes. Yes. We having a thing at for our work Christmas party is at an axe throwing place.
Oh shit.
Crazy that you said that.
You
Yeah.
should low key have the clowns show up to that. Just don't tell nobody shit.
Bro, that'd be so funny, bro. They'd be like, who did? No, they know it's me immediately. They know. It would be they'd immediately look all at me, bro, and be like, yeah, this was you.
It's like,
And
I
I'd
don't
be
know,
like,
bro. What the fuck? This
I don't know
weird.
what y'all talking about right now, man. I've never seen this guy in my life. Scared of clowns. Me and Alex been watching this show called Mr. Mercedes, a Stephen King show. It's a pretty damn good show if you guys haven't seen it. Okay, bet. I've been on my Stephen King kick because I caught my wife watching Welcome to Derry. So I've been on my Stephen King kick. Yeah, she watched the whole thing and then she watched both It's. So she been on her Stephen King kick, which got me on my Stephen King kick. So I might have to check that out. Ignore me, my Tourette's is flared up because I had not. Oh man, get your ass some sleep, brother. Oh, you going? Yeah, never mind. Don't go to sleep. That boy trying to do some horizontal poker. Hell yeah. So Krampus, Santa Claus, week off, and then actually, you know what? I think New Year's Day we good. We could do something on New Year's Day.
Yeah, the next week is New Year's Day.
Yeah, we'll be good.
All right, cool.
Cause I'll be fine by then. Fuck.
Find something cool to kick off the New Year with.
Yeah, we gotta find something dope to kick off the New Year with.
Oh yeah.
Y'all chat, man. If y'all ever, like I said, if y'all got ideas, make sure you leave them in the chat, man.
Oh yeah, please. The show's for you, so.
Yeah, y'all let us know what you want to talk about. If you got conspiracies, holla at us. Let us know. Shout out to my man Santos because he's been sending a couple videos. I'm gonna start just forwarding them in the YouTube posty because, bro, he be sending some shit, bro. Yeah. So.
Oh yeah.
So y'all make sure to tap back in with us. Next week, man, we gonna do. Shout out to the homie Elias too. He's sleeping right now, but we gonna do Krampus. So I know Elias gonna be in the building.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna dive into the history of that and the mythology behind it and all that good shit. That's a great topic.
Yeah.
I'm pumped for that
fucking cool.
And then we're gonna do Santa Claus after that, which is I think just I think Santa Claus is just a metaphor for Amanita muscaria mushrooms, personally. But
Krampus
we'll get into
would be a good segue into Santa Claus.
Santa Claus, yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
The whole Saint Nick and.
Because we celebrate that shit. We celebrate Saint Nick on whatever day, and then we do Christmas on Christmas Day. So my kids get
tomorrow is the day that Krampus comes and visits everybody. So
really?
Watch out. Yep, it's December 5th.
That's funny. That's funny. Damn, my birthday is very soon, bro. Jesus Christ.
When's your birthday?
Day after Christmas.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Turn 45, bro. Jordan year, number 2. My second Jordan year.
Shit.
Hell yeah, bro. OG, man.
Yeah.
It's one of them ages that I am kind of pumped to reach. You know what I'm saying? 45 is a special number. 50 is a special number. Then after that is probably every 10 years. 60, 70. You know what I'm saying? If I make it to 80, if I make it to 90, who knows?
I feel like the 5s come back once you get up there, though, like 85, 95.
Yeah, then I'll probably care after that. Yeah. I'm counting them all if I get up there. Shit.
Oh, yeah.
I'm counting them all if I get
especially
up there.
Past 90.
Hell yeah, I'm counting every one, bro. I'm trying to call the news company. I'm trying to have the news come to my house every year. All that, bro. There's a bunch on the Santa Claus. That'll be a good one. Yeah, Santa Claus would be a good one.
Yeah.
I got a lot of I guess you can call it catching up to do because I kind of know what I want to talk about. So I just want to make sure I got my ducks in a row as far as that goes. Krampus. Besides the horror movie, I really don't know too much about it. So I'm definitely pumped to dive into the actual mythology and the true lore behind that. So
hell yeah, you're gonna like that one
too. Yeah, that one gonna be good for me too. Yeah, because like I say, I've only seen the movies. So
yeah.
Have you seen the people that there's troll villages in the wood and shit? Those trip me out. Yeah. Watch the
Yeah.
movie Trolls, bro. Both of them. It's on Netflix right now. It's Troll and Troll 2. Watch them. Because it'll put you in the mindset of the ancient times when everything was humongous. So like it'd be a whole troll laying down and you think it's just a mountain till that motherfucker open his eye and look at you and you like, oh shit. It's a goddamn 32-foot troll, and then it stands up and it's not a mountain range, bro. That's just a troll that was laying
It was
down
a
like
stone troll.
yeah, bro. It's crazy. That's a good movie. But trolls, fairies, all that, bro. We gon' talk about all that, bro. It's going down. So make sure you, if you're not following my man Posty, make sure you hit the buttons,
Please.
subscribe, ring the notification bell, and do all the things that you're supposed to do, man. Because we gonna keep this show going. You already know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, check them out. Check them out. They good movies. I think it's like Swedish or Norwegian or something, but it's all not subtitled, but it's all dubbed over. It's dope.
Yeah. I have to check that out too.
Yeah, it's dope. I just watched them both yesterday or day before. Monday. They came on Monday, so I watched them on Monday. Pause. It's dope. It's dope. So yeah, man. Y'all, like I said, man, y'all follow the homie Posty, man. Do all the things you're supposed to do. About to go finish these fucking rats up and tap in with us again next week, man. You're gonna see me on Saturday, man. Sophisticated Ignis, man. So if you ain't
can't wait.
following me and if you ain't tapped in on that channel, make sure you tap in over there too, man.
Yeah.
We get crazy over there. We get a little reckless. You know what I'm saying? All the pause moments happen. It's even more wild than this show. So make sure you tap in over there, man.
Just a little bit of
Just a
ignorance.
taste. Just a taste. A lot of
Mostly
sophistication.
Yeah.
We keep it professional over there, man. Psych. Tap in, bro. We spent the last 15 minutes of the show just straight up giggling last week, bro. Shout out to DJ, man. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Had me crying, bro. It's always a good time over there, bro. Just like this, it's always a good time here. Real chill, real laid back vibes, man. So make sure y'all tap in. Shout out to Pressure P. Shout out to Benji Coop. Shout out to Nick. Shout out to who else did I see in the building? Brave, South Park, Keys.
Everybody that's tapped in. Everybody that did tap in.
Benji Coop.
Yeah, we appreciate you. If you're in the replay gang, appreciate you too. Hashtag replay bang in the comments. Let me know that you're watching and shit.
Hell yeah.
And we'll catch you guys next week. Peace.
Peace. Benji.